So, hello Virgo, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racey, and I'll be doing the reading for you today. It is a general message, so take it as it resonates. Energies are fluid, gender's fluid, roles can be reversed. I might be saying Virgo, but if you're cross-watching, I might be speaking to you directly, so take it as it makes the most sense for you. I do use adult language and talk about adult things, so if you have children around or just don't appreciate that kind of a discussion, respectfully, you can sign off now. Otherwise, I'm going to get started. Virgo, this is your July 2019 reading, right? We're going to get into the energies for you. I'm going to use my Barberry Tarot to give you a week-by-week breakdown. I'm going to clarify it with my Wisdom of the Oracle deck. I'm going to give you some divine guidance at the end with my Lightworkers Oracle and something to keep in mind with my Remember cards, my Power of Love activation deck. All right. Know always that you are in control of your path. The cards give you a projection of what is most likely to happen with the current energies and, people and circumstance. So, you are always in control of your own path. If you don't like what the cards are telling you, there are certain things within your control that you can choose, right? You are the creator of your own destiny. So, Virgo. Pre-shuffle cards. We've got 3 of Swords and 3 of Wands. So there's someone who's heartbroken and someone who's moving on. Could be the same person, could be separate energies. Someone could be watching somebody else move on and it's painful to do that. Someone could be moving quite literally with the 3 of Wands. So take it as it resonates. It's going to be probably the overall theme for your month. Okay? Dealing with heartbreak and the fact that maybe someone's moving or moving on. Okay. There we go. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. Top of the deck is the Sun in reverse. Right off the bat, Virgo, I think you know that the authentic path isn't that far away, but you're not on it. And I think this is like the fire under your ass. That's like letting you know, like, yo, the sun shines over there. You know what I mean? Like, the path is that way. Looking at these cards, Virgo. Clarify week 1 for me, please, Spirit. Clarify week 2 for me, please. Clarify week 3. And clarify week 4. Alright, so there's hope, Virgo. There's hope. Let's get through this. Week 1. Week 1, we have the 7 of Wands in reverse, the Emperor, and the Fool. The 7 of Wands in reverse with the Emperor and the Fool is like, listen, I don't have to explain myself to you why I'm moving on. I don't have to explain to you why I'm making the decisions I'm making and the choices I'm making. I don't owe you an explanation. I don't have to defend myself. It's none of your business. And I think that's someone mending, right? Inner child healing with the mending card, clarifying. Someone coming into their own power, feeling like they don't need to defend themselves. They're not going to be bullied by whatever energy. Someone's in their power. Someone's starting fresh, right? Someone was moving and someone was heartbroken. So I think someone is maybe leaving without saying anything. Someone might be up and leaving without saying anything. And they just are telling you, like, it's none of your business. Maybe they've made it none of their business, and that's why this person's like, listen, like, you might want to know, but at the end of the day, I don't have to explain myself to you. I don't have to tell you anything about what's going on in my life. It's going to be triggering. Someone found their power. Someone's in their divine masculine power. And they're starting fresh, and they don't feel the need to explain themselves. All right. Week 2. The Knight of Swords in reverse with the Queen of Wands in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. Clarified by no place like home in the upright. So listen, someone is being true to self. Someone is being true to self, because if the Emperor is the healed masculine, then the High Priestess is what heals towards the Empress, which is the healed feminine, right? So listen, the whole point of this is authenticity. Inner child mending, right? Authenticity. If communication is being blocked, it's because someone feels that there's obstacles beyond their control. There's nothing they could do about it. There's nothing they could do about it. And intuitively, they're blocking themselves out a solution. I think maybe they know that there's a chance they're maybe being harsh. I'm getting this feeling of maybe they know that there's a chance that maybe they're being harsh, or at least that's how they're perceiving it. I think that maybe whatever is being said, I don't think this person realizes in their authenticity that they are triggering other people into their lower energies because of where they are. When you vibe high like that and you're around other people, you start to trigger the lower energies, and it causes shifts. I don't think this person realizes how powerful their energy is and how much it's affecting other people, and they might think that things are beyond their control, and because they don't give a fuck, because they think there's nothing they could do about it, they're just saying it, and I don't think they're actually tuned in to how that might truly be affecting other people. Alright, the fact of the matter is, they are being true to themselves, and they can't help it if that triggers you. I know that's not what everybody wants to hear. But this person, whoever this is, they are in their divine masculine energy. They don't feel the need to defend their choices. They're doing what they feel is in their highest good. They're expressing it clearly, even if you don't like it. Even if you don't like it. They're coming from a place of, there's nothing, I don't think there's anything I could do. Like, there's shit that I couldn't manifest with all my magic out of. And so they're communicating like they don't give a fuck, because they really do feel like there's nothing they could do, even though there's a solution that they're just not seeing, because they're in that mindset of, I don't give a fuck, there's nothing. What could be done? You know what I mean? It's like, what could be done? So they're just doing, right? They're just doing. So maybe someone is upset and heartbroken because someone's just moving on. But the reason why they're just moving on and not saying a word is because they really don't fucking think there's anything that could be done. Even if they do intuitively sense there's a solution, there's nothing they could do about it. The obstacles are above their pay grade. They can't force people to do things. They can manifest and they can intend and wish for the best, but at the end of the day, everybody's got free will and they got to make those choices for themselves. Certain paths that intertwine certain people can only be taken if both people are on it. And so this person's like, there's nothing I could do. You're not on my path, right? Because the sun was in reverse on the top of the deck. You're not on the same path, hun. The sun shines over here. The path's over here. Someone's not on path. Someone's not on path. And this whole moving thing is to get like a fire under your ass. Someone is moving without saying a word because there's obstacles in the way that there's nothing they can do about it in their mind. Nothing. So even though they know there's a solution possible, they're blocking it out because they can't focus on that. It's out of their control. They can't focus on the fact that there's a solution that they cannot reach if someone is not on the same page as them. So they're keeping it authentic. Week 2. So week 3. Week 3. We get the 8 of Swords in the reverse with the 9 of Cups in the reverse and the Death card. I feel like someone can't get out of their head and they're drinking. I think whoever moved and whoever left that 3 of Swords person behind might quite literally be out of their mind and drinking. With the Wish card in reverse, because the 9 of Cups in the reverse, I mean in the upright it's like a wish granted, but in the reverse it can mean drinking, and that's just the way I'm getting it. I think someone wants to drown out the mental prison that they're in. I don't think whoever this 3 of Cups person is, I think that they know that there's a total transformation needed, that they've got to come out of their dark place and start reaching for the light to transform themselves, because whatever mental prison they were in, that someone felt the need to just fucking leave because there was nothing to be done. I think you need to get out of your own way. I think maybe you need to stop. I think you need to stop drinking first off. Don't be tempted to drink week 3 of July. You might be very tempted. Listen, it's not as bad as you think, and I think you know that. It's clarified by deeper knowing. It might look really bad, especially if someone did physically move like away, right, and didn't say anything. They didn't feel the need to. I feel like if you want this, I think you know. Right, this is card number 43. So angels and ascended masters all over it for the divine intervention. I think you know if you call on your angels. I think if you absolutely let that fire get lit under your ass and you get out of that mental prison where you're drinking yourself out of it, I think that you can actually transform. I think that you can actually transform. I think you know there's a way after it. I think you know there's a way. I think you know there's a way. Someone left because they really didn't think maybe that you cared, because whatever the situation is. And so they just left. And if that upsets you to the point that you're drinking over it, to forget about it, to try and pretend like it never existed, I think that's your cue to transform and do something way out of the box. Do something that's not like you. Do something the new you would do for whatever it is that was lost. Because week 4, we got the 10 of Cups in the upright with the King of Pentacles upright and the 6 of Swords in the reverse, which means someone is going back to get their emotional fulfillment, and they're coming as the King of Pentacles with it. And it comes clarified with poised in the upright. So whatever transformation occurred, it was big. It was big. They're in the perfect position to soar. The King of Pentacles is just one step shy of the Emperor, so it's like all they got to do is take that foot off. Like they just need permission to lift off with whoever they're with, and it's like, that's it. They're coming in with the full offer emotional fulfillment. They're coming in with like, I will nurture you, I will take care of you, you know, like I water you, you water me, we will create our stability, we will create our dream, we will live happily ever after, like I'm on board. Someone is putting themselves in perfect position for that. Virgo. Someone is putting themselves in perfect position to offer you everything, and they are coming back to you to do it. They might be going through hell to get back to you, or vice versa, right? Take it how it resonates. They might feel like they're going through hell to get back to you, especially if they're the ones drinking. Yeah, I feel like one person intuitively knows that maybe someone else wants to see them, maybe before they go, like maybe there was a promise made and someone's like, whatever, there's nothing I could do with that promise, like you're wherever you are in your journey and I don't feel like I need to explain myself to you or see you or whatever. Maybe it's inappropriate, you know, and that someone's leaving, it makes someone's a mess over it. Week 3, someone is a mess over it. And by week 4, they're like, I got it, I can't lose it. So they might be getting ready to fly with you, you know what I mean? They might be ready to come after you. Not in a creepy way. Alright, guidance, divine guidance. What card above all other cards for Virgo? What message do they need above all other messages to help them with July's energy? Whether they're the Virgo or the Cross Watcher, what do they need to know? Initiation by air. Card number 24. Calling in all your angels. Clearing your mind. Clearing your mind. You might need to seriously go outside and get some fresh air when you feel like you can't get a hold of yourself. I'm also hearing like calling in Archangel Gabriel to help give you the words you need to communicate what you need to communicate effectively to whoever you need to communicate to. That the words come out correct and in the highest good to help you. I wouldn't be making any drunk phone calls, you know what I mean? Like, I think you already know that's not a good idea. But I think you really do need to get clear in your mind, right, in order to bring balance to a situation that needs stability, you know, and it's balance is what creates the stability between you and another. You know, it does create that unconditionally loving vibration of the 6, right, the 2 and the 4. When both people are within balance within the self, it creates stable relationships. It creates stable foundations to build futures off of. This is about clearing the mind, clearing the anxiety about the future, clearing the worry about the past and not being able to fix it, not being able to change it. Like, I think you know that where there is a will, there's a way. And if your will is to be with this person because at the end of the day you're just fucking sad without them, you can't believe that they're gone, and you just have that mental awakening, right? Air is the mind. If you just have that mental awakening and you're getting those divine communications coming in like, yo, you really can't live without this person, yo. Like, you might have just been sitting on your ass thinking they weren't really going to go anywhere, and then all of a sudden they're gone and you're like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye. Whoa. And it's just like major reality, major reality, how much that this person being gone, that being incomplete for you, hit you. And I think you realize that you can't, or someone realizes they can't be without you, and they gotta be the King of Pentacles. They gotta be your everything. They gotta be your everything, and they gotta go and get you. They got to put themselves in a better position to be with you. They got to get in touch with their heart chakra and their solar plexus chakra, because that's where all these divine communications are coming in at. They're resonating in between the solar plexus and the heart space. This is about moving confidently forward in your actions with self-love and love of another, like complete balance, right? Taking action, which is the masculine aspect, from the heart space, which is the feminine aspect, and putting them together to create something better in your experience. Right? Communicate clearly. Communicate clearly. There's a reason why you're catching this in advance of July. You know what I mean? Because you might need this heads up. Like, maybe you know exactly who I'm talking about, and you're like, yo, I don't want them to just leave. Maybe I should reach out. You know what I mean? Communication. Initiation by air. You can get out of this. You can initiate a new process or a new pathway with communication. Right? Stable and balanced communication. Give me a remember card for Virgo. What do they need to remember in order to most effectively and efficiently get through July as smoothly as possible for their highest good and the highest good of all involved? Okay. Yeah, it's your responsibility to take action towards your joy. Remember, remember, remember. Remember, remember, remember. It's your responsibility to take action towards your joy, or it might just up and leave. Especially if it doesn't even know that it's your joy. You might assume it does, and it's leaving. Be aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. If you've got a lot of love in your thoughts for someone and none of it's being expressed, it is your job to do that, to express the love in your heart. Take action, have the courage, right? We were talking about the solar plexus, having the courage to take actions and express the unique and loving colors of your soul. This is your soul song. This is what you resonate with. This is what you resonate with. Joy, delight in the love of life, and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. If you got to go chase somebody, put on a fucking show that they will never forget. Have fun with it. Because if this person means to you what I think they mean to you, you might need to put on a production. You might quite literally need to fly and travel to where they are. You might have to take big steps. Initiation by air, like you might fly to where they are. You might be guided to go there. It's your responsibility to take action. Nobody else is going to do it for you. If you miss out, it's on you. Because whoever it was, your joy took off. So, you know, Virgo, I hope this helps you. Foresight is priceless. Insight's priceless. I hope this helps you understand what you might not see coming. At this point, like, I hope this helps. I hope this helps. Okay? With that said, guys, that wraps up all of the zodiacs for today. Thank you to everybody who liked and shared and all of that and commented and let me know how everything was going on. Make sure, you know, that at some point you guys are able to rewatch these. Maybe halfway through the month and just kind of see where you are with the energies, and you're like, all right, you know, get yourself back on track with it, you know, remind yourself of the guidance, and really make the best of it, right? Our best choices, our best foot forward, our best version, always. Okay? So until next time, love and light, everybody. Love each other, and most importantly, love yourselves. Bye.